know our situation. We are not a rich state. We are not at all. But the thing is prudence. Prudence in the management of the resources of the state. I'm not a businessman. As you see me here, I don't have one common company. People come here and tell you what is the name of your company. I don't have the company. Go and check. And I'm not interested because I'm not a businessman. It's not my field. If I go into it, I will not do well. What I'm doing is what I know very well. Since I came out from the university, this is what I've been doing from the civil service till now. Therefore, you can ascribe that to me if you go back to my antecedents. Prudent management of the resources of the state. The little that comes into your hands, use them very well for the benefit of the people. And that is what I have been doing here in terms of managing the resources of the state. Our civil servants are receiving the highest pay in Nigeria, 20,100. Check out if there's any state that is paying that minimum wage. That is what we are paying, and we have been paying that, and we paid arrears. Not that we paid minimum wage, from the time we were able to pay it, but we paid it from the time of implementation. The arrears they know, ask any of them. Ask them. We paid arrears for the civil servant. And that's why you have industrial harmony here. During the time of the minimum wage, every other state in the south went on strike. The civil servants went on strike. It was only in Abia that the civil servants never went on strike. Because I called them and told them, look, take it easy. Whatever government has decided, I will pay. And they believed me. They trusted me. And they never went on strike. That is a plus for us. So somebody need to answer your question. We have been doing this with diligent management of the scarce resources that we have. Get from Federation account, get from IGR. And with what we are doing, putting efforts in raising our IGR, we're improving on a daily basis. So we are managing it. And we use it to sustain, because we've been sustaining it. Like I told you, this is a typical example I gave you is that of the civil servants. If I've been able to sustain it for how many years, when the minimum wage came into force, and I have sustained it up till now, paying them, and I'll continue sustaining it, then I think we're putting on board. We'll sustain same. And the jobs we are doing, the structures you have seen, you see the quality of job that we are doing. No half measures. Because we choose the contractors that are working for us. And they know what we want. They know what we demand. They know what we want. So they know our test, they know the quality we want, and they do it.
That's it. Still talking about the finance thing. Sorry to...
Done under this government. Happily, the Honorable Commissioner for Information is here. He's been going around with a committee that I set up to articulate projects that I have done. Some of them I have forgotten.
Many.
There are many of them. But if I can tell you here, we are building a government house. It's a legacy project.
We went there.
Good. We are building a secretariat. Maybe you saw it.
We went there.
That is a legacy project. We are building an e-library.
We went there also.
That's also a legacy project. We are building this secretariat for the local government, chieftaincy affairs. We are building ASUPEP for our ASUPEP, Abia State Universal Basic Education, where they were before. We have to eject them from that place. We are building a standard office for them. It is there, the secretariat. Now, we have built is for commissioning now, a house, secretariat for the BCA. BCA that have been in existence all along. When I went there, I saw 10 people in an office. If one of them gets a visitor, the others will just get away from the office to allow them to discuss. I said, no, it's unattainable. I'm building a a complex office that has about 38 rooms. It's there for people to see. Now, our diagnosis center, maybe you have gone there and seen it, the equipment that is there. In that place, you have also a dialysis center, which was commissioned at that time. We're now going to commission also the eye center that we have paid. The equipment has landed in Lagos, and they said we should model the building to suit the equipment that we have bought, and that is what we are doing there. Maybe by the end of this month or beginning of next month, the equipment will come to be installed. We are in partnership with foreigners. They are doing that. It's not only that. We are building 100-bed hospital. You may not have time to do that, to look at it. If you go to a General Hospital Amacha, maybe they'll take you to that place. This complex that we are building there, 100-bed there, in Aruchuku, local government, in Ohafia, local government, in Okigbe, local government, that is Okigbe is in Okwa, West, local government. We're building one in Ubunabo, there's one in Aba, there's one in Obingwa, there are 9 of them we are building. We're not talking of schools that we have built and innovated. And when I start talking of, I'm not talking of roads, because there are many of them scattered in all the crannies, local government areas of the state. And we are giving preference to Aba because Aba is the headache that we have. If you go there now, you see that work has started, even when Mba Road is road that leads to Amamo, where you have the greatest density of people. So it's falling on daily basis. Now we are reconstructing the road entirely. It's not a question of patching the road. We are reconstructing the road entirely. The market, to move that market to another place. We build a new one and convince the traders, and on their own happily they moved with us. You know, change is difficult to take. People resist it. Those who are used to staying in Umaya center of the town, they have moved. We are renovating. We want to change the face of the capital city. People come here, they come to Umaya, they enter, they see the old market, they don't go to Obrube layout where you have gone to, they go home and they say, ah, this place is still like that. We don't want to change the face. At least, even if we have not put anything on ground in that space where the old market was, if you enter Umaya now, you have a beautiful scenery. That will show you what you have in mind and what will come of this place. So, brother, these are numerous projects.
Yeah,
too many.
International conference center.
Yes, which you saw also. Too many to mention. Too many to mention. So,
Your Excellency, talking about finance, which my colleague raised earlier. One, I don't know whether you've been able to move your IGR to a level as to match what you get from the presidential account and power this project to have. That's one question. The other one is you have barely a year to go. I said a year because by the time 2014, by the end of 2014, election was set in.
Right.
And then the experience is that nothing moves again. That's why I said, are you sure you'll be able to complete this legacy project, given the level of work that needs to be done? Because work for me begins at the level of furnishing. Some of these things that we saw are still at the level of furnishing. The e-library, the conference center, even the government house.
Yeah, of course.
So that's still a long way to go. Are you sure you'll be able to complete it before you leave?
That's a commitment that I've made. That is a commitment that I have made to complete these legacy projects. The ones I may not complete, maybe the airport that I want to start and commission. Any person who's coming after me can undertake that. But places like Secretariat, international conferences, like this one that you are seeing, if you go to the international conference, if they open that place, you see that furnishing is almost started.
They opened it?
Yes.
Okay.
You see, maybe you saw something on ground. Yes, furnishing is started. The same thing with e-library. The same thing with e-library also. So I intend to complete this project. Whether next year, what we'll do is commissioning. That is what we're going to undertake next year, from February or so. Commissioning. So we will complete this project. And like you said, the ARGR, yes, of course. When I came here, I made 200, 250 on ground. At the state of all places, 250 million a month. That's what we were realizing. From IGR. But today the difference is clear. We have advanced at least. We are moving towards the billions. That's good news, isn't it? And that's why we're doing this.
That's it moving forward, sir.
Thank you. I believe that we'll continue moving and moving until at least if other states are making it, there's any way they're making it, we use that method to make it here. You know, our people are very receptive to, they hate tax, to pay tax. And Aba, where we should have the greatest income, Aba is no man's land. All manners of people there. It's no man's land. And what we are trying to do is to instill discipline in them, to change their psyche so that they can appreciate government and assist government. I know that if we succeed in that, we'll get whatever we want from that place. And we're succeeding. We're succeeding.
So what plan
to put a structure there